I was talking to Pablo outside about what we were going to say. We found out we don't want the same company on the car when we were driving here. No, but
I'm selling my shares.
But basically, I do believe that times are better in Mexico right now, and that's why I guess we got we got this party out of power in Mexico. We had El PRI, which was the party that happened after the revolution 70 years ago, and that party stayed in power for 70 years. So we had a revolution for nothing, basically. And 6 years ago or 7 years ago, we got that party out of power. I do believe this is part of what is happening right now, that we do want to change things. Maybe we don't know how it's going to happen and who's going to do it, and maybe we haven't get together to decide how we're going to do this, but it's happening naturally. And
I truly disagree.
I am a very optimistic man, and I do believe I live in an important time in my country, because I remember when I was in '88, for example, there was an election in Mexico that we all knew it was a fraud, and we all knew it was stolen, and nothing happened. We stayed 6 years with that president, and we called him president. And that is something that really got me aware of the necessity to wake up and to do something. And I do believe that my generation has that in mind, and is not going to swallow it again. Is not going to say, okay, yeah, well, this is how things happen in Mexico, so okay, let's be robbed. Okay, we've been robbed again. Yay! Okay, it's good to be Mexican. I don't think that's happening anymore. I do believe that young people, it's going to wake up and things are going to happen, and I don't know if it's going to be in a good way or a bad way, and we always talk about it. There's a feeling that in Mexico something is going to happen. We don't know how, and
maybe our generation is that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Our generation, the one that was robbed in '88, we were kids and we watched our parents go and vote for someone and then say, okay, it's not going to be him. Well, anyway, let's keep going. So we watched that. Then we had the earthquake. We had Chiapas happening. They killed a candidate in front of all of us in Tijuana. Very strong things happened from '84 till today. And I do believe that makes us different, and I do believe that makes cinema more exciting today in Mexico, because there's stories to tell, and there's a necessity to speak to an audience, to speak to the public and to communicate. That's what I think.
So what would you say